Order for your mark by versus or like a comment. Now subscribe to our channel now. We share betting equal so as you see now between now and go Phyllis and Kabe between Kuyato and then a final mark and then so in a day you share a final marking into me. I'm mad by a vet, you know, it be Nanona Abujanapo and a Beshan and 9 Mona. We share in summer, of course, yeah, made them into me because we share between Kuyato no one because I'm some doors and you know that vet, you know, there. Osha and Sam in a busy and pack and some essay. Na beko ne akotie nsema abodwinapo ene okujato ablakwa MP for Northton discuss about that fact and evidence okujato nso wetimi provide banter papa na moyenko ne nkotie ne nyina emra
Lance na o kwase Enanda Nkokufade ni mama ayambi no akwa no Salan no a former justice of the Supreme Court justice cerebral any property na property we akwa no way back 1969 Satam kwa na president Enanda Nkokufade former president Enanda Nkokufade mama ayambi no akaso ma akwa state lands no na yenwo wo mo na adenti na odin same say abeto abonten agu na Enanda Nkokufade former president ene ne mama ya ehun finsa eno kujeto ablakwa ehun de onka yenko ti
on the specific issue of whether or not you take sides. It was all about taking sides. Thank you.
How is he going to marry?
No, it was taking sides. And then I gave a specific example whether he takes sides.
This is your last question.
Last question.
If you have a follow up on this, I will allow it.
Mr. Chairman, no. This is it. I can give you the documentations I use. No, because it's a follow up. It was a follow up on the first question. Thank you. So, Mr. Chairman, the question I want to ask the nominee, which is the second question, is the nominee, if he is given the nod as foreign minister, as I said initially, is a very high office. And as he himself has been articulating, it will require, in his words, rules-based. It will require a lot of fairness, objectivity, and all of that. Mr. Chairman, on 23rd December 2024, the nominee made a post where he alleged that unimpeachable evidence from the Lands Commission shows that the two daughters of President Akufo-Addo have acquired some state lands in cantonments, and that amounted to state capture. Mr. Chairman, the company which was the subject matter of this allegation was Usunam Company Limited. Mr. Chairman, a search at the Lands Commission will show that the land in question is the property of administrators of the estate of Justice, the late Justice Johnson Cerebral, a former justice of the Supreme Court and chairman of the Electoral Commission, who acquired the land as far back as 1969, specifically on 1st June 1969. And indeed, Mr. Chairman, at the time, the president's children were not even born. The subject matter land was acquired by the state, Mr. Chairman, as far back as 1869. And the lease will end in 2069. So clearly, this land is not state land. The president's children did not buy state land. On the evidence, on the record, it is absolutely clear that they did not buy state land. Will the nominee concede, given that he's seeking to be foreign minister and be required to be fair to all manner of persons, that the president's children were wrongly accused and he will apologize to them? Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, your quick answer.
Well, thank you very much for the question. The Honorable Abujinapo will recall that when I put out that article, I supported the article with evidence from the Lands Commission. I attached an official search that I had conducted on those two lands. Indeed, those are lands that you have in Somnam and then the lot boutique, a fashion boutique. And I sought to inquire from the Lands Commission the status, the ownership of the land. And the Lands Commission responded in that official search, which I published, and Ghanaians can go on my social media handles. You'll see the official search results, where the Lands Commission, in their response, indicated that all those lands are government lands. So in my article, I asked a question. Is this another state capture? Is President Akufo-Addo allocating state lands to his daughters? It was a question. Based on empirical evidence, what the Lands Commission had told me in writing as official search results when I put in that official search. So there is really no need to apologize on this matter. We need to probably be discussing reforming the Lands Commission. You were Lands Minister. If you think that the Lands Commission misled me, you need to join us with ideas on how to reform the Lands Commission, get their data to be more accurate, so that when we conduct official search, what they tell us, the reports that they give us, their search certificates, are not misleading. Because all of the facts you put out, I don't know them. In 1979, I was born.
Thank you.
The Lands Commission told me they are government lands, and I have the documents here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any follow up on the land acquisition? Mr. Chairman, my follow up will be that I have in my hands, and this is all about government lands. Of course, I mean, the nominee is literally established and conceded that the president's daughter did not buy state lands. If there were government lands as far back as 1969, there were no state lands at the time when they were tenants. As you know, they are tenants of that place.
Your follow-up question. Please, your follow-up question.
Mr. Chairman, please, this being a house of records, I have not admitted.
I know.
I haven't said
house of records.
I'm saying that
you never
the record I have, what the Lands Commission gave me.
Therefore,
when I conducted
rescind your decision and apologize. So
please, I'm not changing my stance on the matter.
I've not litigated that. I will not litigate that. All that I said was that the evidence is clear that the land was bought as far back as 1969. The president's children are just tenants, so they did not buy state land. That's the point I'm making. I'm not litigating with you, Mr. Nonli. I'm just setting the record straight that they did not buy state land as you suggested. So, Mr. Chairman, the follow-up will be, and this really is flowing from the issue of the nominees' standing and reputation on the protection of public funds, state lands, and all of that. And the question is simple. I mean, I know the chairman is in a hurry to move on with his vetting.
So long as the question relates to the acquisition as a follow-up, I will allow it.
Yes.
If not, I will overrule you.
Well, it relates to the protection of state estates, generally speaking. And the question is very simple. In that protection, Mr. Chairman, you will see that the nominee has, on multiple occasions, asked for, quotes, the state to eschew frivolous foreign travels by government officials, end quote, and gone at great length to make the point about how we need to be frugal. I know that the foreign minister travels on first-class ticket. Will he travel on economy ticket when he's made foreign minister?
Accordingly, the question is overruled. There can't be a follow-up question on acquisition of land. You are done. I don't give the floor to Honorable Zuwera. Honorable Zuwera, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for the opportunity.